The biggest mistake people make when writing a will in Nigeria is this: they think writing a will is just about sharing property. No, a will is not just about saying, give this house to my son, give that land to my daughter. A will is about protecting your family, protecting your assets, protecting every issue that may come, preventing confusion, reducing disputes, and ensuring that every wishes are legally respected after your death. Many people make the mistake of writing a will casually. Some write it without proper legal guidance. Some ask a friend to prepare it. Some copy a format from somewhere. Some even write it secretly without understanding the legal requirements. Some fail to sign it properly as required by law. Some do not use proper witnesses. Some forget to include proper information and important properties. Some include property that do no longer exist. Some mention beneficiaries without properly identifying them. Some appoint executors who are not reliable. Some fail to update the will after buying new properties, getting married, or having children, and even changing family circumstances. And by the time they are no longer alive, the will they left behind becomes the beginning of family war. Please listen carefully. A will is a serious legal document. If not properly prepared, it can be challenged. If it is not properly signed and witnessed, it can be questioned. If the language is not clear, people can interpret it differently. If the properties are not properly described, confusion can arise. If the beneficiaries are not properly identified, disputes can arise. If the executors are not capable, the estate may suffer. This is why you must never treat a will like an ordinary letter. Let me give you a simple example. A man writes in his will, I give my land in Lagos to my first son, but he owns 3 lands in Lagos. Which one is he referring to? We don't know. Another person writes, my house should go to my children, but he has children from different relationships. He did not properly identify them. Another person wrote a will but does not include property documents, title details, and proper descriptions. After death, the family start fighting. Some will say this property he meant. Others will say no, that is the other property. You see the confusion. You will make this mistake if you are not properly guided. And that's why I always advise my audience, if you are watching me this video for the first time, please don't forget to like this video, click and share this video to anyone you know intending to write a will or supposed to write a will. In fact, if you get up to 50 years and above, you should start thinking to write your will. But when you get to 70, note that it's due, except if you don't have anything at all to give. If you don't have assets, you don't just need to worry yourself. Just pass to your ancestors and the war will continue. It's not a, you don't need to kill yourself. You don't need to worry yourself about that. But you see those people that they have a lot of properties out there. If you know you have a lot of property and you are from a polygamous family, you marry 2 wives or 2 or all that, and there are so many family, extended family members, be very careful not to make mistake, not to write a will. Please make sure that you write your will, because and you must specify everything in detail. Your property must be well described in their way, and the beneficiary must be clearly identified. Okay, so very important, and the matter may not end in court o. In fact, some people will start fighting themselves, some people will start doing juju, some people will start physical fighting, police using police and all that force. That is why it is very important you write your will, and clarity is very important. When writing a will, your property should be properly identified. Don't just write without a clear identification. If it's a landed property, make sure you do a survey plan. A survey plan is very important because it will guide everyone that want to interpret that way. Even if they go to court, you know that there is proper identification of beneficiary, proper identification of property. There is no ambiguity, so there is no misinterpretation that can be inferred from whatever you are expressing in your will. Please take note of that. Your executors should be carefully chosen. You cannot just choose anyhow person, anybody at your disposal, because this person this person is available, is the only one that is always available, because I've seen a lot of that in my practice. When I find out, in fact, I end up advising the testator to change your beneficiary. I will ask you one or two questions about this person that is your executor. I mean, not beneficiary. You can't change your beneficiary because one, you have already know who will benefit from your asset. But the executors, you are the one to choose who to be your executors. Please take note of that. Very important that you don't make mistake in choosing the wrong person. People that will compromise. But most importantly, get a lawyer. Engaging a lawyer that is very good in administration of estates is very important, so that it will properly guide you. Even the one you don't know, it can guide you. If you engage somebody that is not conversant with the practice, he will do whatever he asks you, what you ask him to do, and that will be the end of it. So please make sure you engage people to guide you. Don't just do it yourself. Please, very important. Your instructions should be precise. Your wish should comply with the law. You don't just make a will without complying with the law. I did one of the case sometime then. A client, they just decided to write the will by themselves without engaging a lawyer. After some time, they just felt like, okay, because they had more properties, they want to include it. And at the end of the day, when I saw the previous will, in fact, we have to rewrite everything. So note that your will should be reviewed from time to time. Will can be written today. After 3 years or thereabout, they can review it and include some certain thing and remove some certain thing. Also, do not wait until old age, till when it become impossible, before writing a will. If you own land, houses, businesses, bank account, company shares, vehicles, investments, or valuable assets, you should start thinking about estate planning, especially when you look at your family background. If you have that type of family that you want to perch like vulture, waiting for you to pass on so that they will hold on to your asset, be very careful. Make sure you write your will so that your wish will be carried out once you pass on. A will is not for people who are about to die. A lot of people think that it's only when you get too old, and that's what most of the thing I'm seeing. Most of my clients that I've been writing will for, they are either very old or they are in the sick bed. They will not call me. I'm telling you from my experience. So if I tell you that I've not written a will all the way, at least I know number of ways that I've written so far. If I tell you that no healthy young man like me just called me, okay, I want you to write my will. It's either they have medical challenge. Sorry to say this, but I want to let you know it is based on practical experience. Either somebody have been diagnosed that it will not last again with kidney failure or heart failure or one thing or the other, the days are numbered, they will write away. Or somebody is just very sick, is afraid that something may happen, they will call lawyer to write will. Or somebody is old, very old, you know that is getting closer to the grave, they will call. It's not only that during that period, but it's good to do those things. Yes, it's good. If you notice anything like that, yes, very good. It's a wise move when to do that, and especially when you see that there are likely to be a contention from the family. It's very important that you do that. Write your will and make sure that it's properly lodged at the probate register. So, very important. A will is for responsible people who want to protect what they have worked for. It is important to understand that writing a will does not take away your ownership of your property while you are alive. Because some people think that once I write my will, I've already given the property out. No, that will is only effective after the burial. Not even when you die. It must be buried before it will be activated from 7 days of your burial. Please take note of that. Do not panic because if I write my will now, then I don't have anything again. No. Or they can go and sell the property. You still own your property. You can still sell their property. You can still use it for anything you want. You can still change your mind at any time. You can still update your will. The will only takes effect after death. So do not be afraid of writing one. The real danger is not writing a will. The real danger is leaving your family to fight over your properties when you are gone. If you want your wife or husband or children or loved one to enjoy peace of mind after you are dead, put your estate in order. Do not allow your property to become a source of bitterness. Do not allow strangers or extended family members to create confusion. Do not leave your children guessing what you wanted. Ensure you engage a lawyer. If you don't know how to get one, go to the internet and search for a lawyer. A lawyer will help you draft your will, help you plan for your estate management, probate matters, administration of estate laws, family property protections, and succession guidance. If you own property and you want to protect your family, speak with a lawyer immediately to prepare your will. Very important. Don't leave it for chance. Okay. My name is Charles Chukwumakwoka, managing partner of Chairman Law Firm. A will is not just a document. It is a shield for your family, your property, and your legacy. Please don't forget to share this video to anyone you know that may be interested in this topic. And don't forget to like, follow, and subscribe to my YouTube channel and follow me across all my social media platforms. See you in my next video. Thank you.